Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kim and I love sharing with you guys all my luxury indulgences. That includes unboxings, reviews, and any other tips I learned along the way. So if that's something that interests you, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe to my channel. And with that said, let's get right into it. Okay, so today I wanted to do my 2022 luxury wish list video, and I did do one last year, and I just wanted to kind of mention last year's video first so that you guys know what was on my wish list, what was crossed off, what is still remaining, and all that. So let's get into it. So last year in 2021, I mentioned, I think it was around 10 items. So for small leather goods, I mentioned I wanted a Chanel snap card holder. I wanted a special order Bastia. And then I said I wanted an Hermes leather bracelet. I only mentioned 3 bags in my wish list last year. The first was the Evelyn TPM in the bamboo color, which I did end up getting last year, so yay. And then I also mentioned I wanted to get a reissue in a beige or a nude color, and also that I wanted a Kelly 28, and the Kelly 28 is another one that I crossed off the list. Really happy I was able to cross that out last year. So for fine jewelry, I mentioned that I really wanted a Cartier Thin Love. I also said I wanted the Cartier Pave wedding band, and I also mentioned the VCA Sweet Alhambra pendant, the Sweet Alhambra earrings in onyx, and then the 5 motif bracelet in onyx as well. And yeah, so those were the items that I had said that I had wanted last year. So I didn't add on any of the SLGs, but I do still want to add a Chanel snap card holder. I want it in some kind of like pop of color, and last year I really didn't see anything that really grabbed my heart. So I'm still waiting for that perfect piece to show up, and I will probably add one if I see that. The Bastia special orders are still currently not available in the USA, so yeah, I have yet to add another Bastia, but I do love the Bastia so much. I definitely will add one in the future. I did do a comparison between the Calvi Duo and the Bastia, and if you see that video, which I will link in the description box below, if you see that comparison, I mean, the Calvi Duo is such a great piece and it holds your cards and everything, but the Bastia still holds my heart. There's just something about that tiny little piece that I find so versatile and so useful in my everyday life. And so yeah, the Bastia it is, and I really do want to add another one. The Hermes leather bracelet, I do still want to add one, but it's not the same one that I was looking at last year. I actually think I want the CDC 24. I just feel like the CDC is such a iconic Hermes bracelet. It's not too small and it's not too big, and it does make a statement on your wrist, but it's not so big that it feels a bit overwhelming or, you know, steals the show. So I definitely think that the CDC 24 is a piece that I want to add, and I probably want to get it in like a gold with gold hardware to match my Kelly belt, or I actually really love the black with palladium hardware or the black with rose gold hardware. So yeah, that is another item that is on my wish list of 2022. I don't have a ton of handbags that I want to add this year. This year I am going to be cutting back quite a bit because we may have to relocate this year. We don't know for sure yet, so it's kind of hard to say, but we want to be prepared for a big move if needed. And so we decided that this year is the year that we're going to really cut back on all of our expenses, which means that I do want to cut back on my luxury purchases as well. That said, I still do want to add a few pieces this year. So yeah, it's not going to be like a no buy year or anything like that. It's just, you know, just cutting back so that I'm prepared for necessary expenses. So for handbags, I really do want to add the Chanel Boy Walk. You guys know last year I got the Chanel boy belt bag, and oh my gosh, that thing was so cute. And I still kind of like, whenever I see pictures of it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I really still want it. But anyway, I decided to pass that on to a friend because she wanted it so much, and because I really wanted to get a bigger version of it. I didn't know that I was going to love the look of the boy bag so much. I think the boy bag, in my eyes at least, it looks better in person than it does in pictures. When I got that little piece, I just fell in love with it so much so that I really wanted to get a proper bag. I don't think I want to get the boy handbag. I don't really need it in my collection, but I do have a need for a walk. So yeah, that's definitely one that I foresee getting maybe this year. And I definitely want to look in the pre-love market because I find that the boy styles are just not as popular anymore. So the resale value for those are a little bit lower, which means that if you're looking to buy, then you definitely could find a deal in the pre-love market. So yeah, that's where I'm going to be looking at. So fingers crossed I find one this year. So I'm pretty happy with my current handbag collection, and I do plan to do a entire handbag collection video very soon. So if you guys aren't subscribed to my channel, now would be a great time to do that if you are interested in seeing. And then if you turn on the notification bell, you'll know when I upload that video. I've revealed everything that I've purchased last year, but I haven't revealed everything that I have sold. And I did sell a few bags that may possibly really shock you. So yeah, look out for that video. I am planning to film it really soon. So then finally, it is fine jewelry, and the Cartier Thin Love bracelet has been on my wish list for so many years. I don't know why I keep pushing that aside to get other pieces. Last year I did cross off that 5 motif vintage Alhambra bracelet. I am so surprised at how much I love that piece, because when I was even making that wish list video, I said that I wasn't really sure about that one. I didn't know if it would be good for every day. I thought it was quite ornate and I just wasn't sure. But now that I have it, it is such a great piece. It works really well every day. You would think that it's a little bit too dressy, but it's really not. I absolutely love it, and I'm so happy I added that first. But now my attention is totally towards the one piece, which is the Cartier Thin Love. I really want to add it this year, and that is like kind of like priority on my list right now. So definitely a piece that I think I will be adding this year. So I did mention in my 2021 wishlist video that I wanted the Pave wedding band from Cartier. But I have crossed that off, and that is because I actually purchased that last year. If you remember, I did a video last year regarding a bad selling experience I had with Rebag, and that I ended up selling that piece to Fashionphile. Well, it was actually the Pave wedding band. So I did purchase that pre-loved. When I got it, it was just so stunning. But it was just so stunning. Like it was like bling bling on my hands, and although it was so amazing, I just could not see myself wearing it every day. And for me, I really want to wear all my pieces every day and be comfortable with that. So so yeah, that's why I decided to sell it. So the Pave Love wedding band is crossed off of my list. I don't want it anymore. But I do still want to add another VCA piece, and it's not the pendant or the earrings actually. It's actually the bracelet, the sweet bracelet in the carnelian. So yeah, I have been really looking at that piece a lot lately. It has been catching my eye. That pop of red on your wrist, I just think looks really cute. I don't know if I want to get the heart or the clover motif. It's really strange because I used to think the heart motif was quite childish in a way, but now it looks a lot more playful and beautiful. Definitely a piece that I am looking at. So that's it for my 2022 wishlist video. I mean, there are so many other items that I really want, but it's not something that I am like seeking for. So I didn't want this wish list to be a list of all the things that I ever wanted. So I did narrow it down to some key pieces that I'm looking to purchase. But let me know what you guys think about my list. If there's anything there that you would or would not get. And if you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate if you would give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And with that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you in my next one. Take care, everybody.